Welcome to Simply Yoga Asana on Cobra pose. Really great all the way through the spine with strengthening and opening, as well as for those of us that carry so much tension and old injuries and stresses up in our shoulders. I hope you find a whole lot of stress release in our class today. Let's find a comfortable seated position with the spine nice and long. Allow the eyes to softly shut. Let's take a little time to follow our breath as it enters and exits the nose. Notice the sounds that are close by. Notice the sounds that are far away. And notice the sensations of the breath right at the tip of our nose. We're going to come seated on our knees. If you are able, really spread the toes, press down with the tops of the feet, sit up nice and tall, tuck the chin just a little bit, and we'll bring the hands in front of our heart and up just a little bit toward our throat. And we'll be focusing all of our attention to that space in between the heart and the throat. And we will be sipping in and out either through pursed lips, or if you are able, you can roll your tongue. And we'll do this pretty quickly, and we'll press with those fingertips. Go ahead and join when you are ready. Once you find the rhythm, go ahead and close your eyes and try and turn the gaze to that spot in between the heart and the throat, and keep pressing with the fingertips and sipping in quickly in and out through pursed lips or through a curled tongue. If you lose it, just take a deep breath and come back in. On your next inhale in, hold the breath at the top. Press the hands, lengthen through the crown of the head, tuck the chin, engage the pelvic floor. And then open the mouth, exhale it out. Bring your hands down to your thighs and we'll inhale. Shine the heart up, turn the gaze up, nice spinal flexions. And exhale, rounding all the way back. Really pressing down with the tops of the feet. Inhale, moving forward. And exhale, heading back. Moving with your own breath. Moving through the entire range of the spine. And then bring the focus, the attention back to that spot in between the heart and the throat. See if you can really get the movement high up in that thoracic spine. Move a little faster for these last few seconds. Deep inhale in. Hold the breath at the top. Start to tuck the chin, lengthen through the crown of the head. Feel that whole Mahabandha, that full lock through the whole body. And then exhale, releasing out, and we will interlace the hands behind our back, and we'll inhale all the way up. And then exhale all the way over. You can place the crown of your head all the way down on the ground. Come all the way up for rabbit if you'd like. Those pinkies head toward the ground on the other side. And then inhale, head all the way back, rolling up, opening the heart, opening, expanding the breath. And then exhale, releasing out, pressing out, pressing out. A little extra air. Fingers go up and over. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling all the way down. Moving with your own breath. And I want you to really think about what you are opening your heart to right now. What intentions have you set for yourself for this time in your life, for this season to come? What are you opening up to, breathing into? And on your next inhale, inhale that intention in. Hold the breath at the top. And exhale and release. And we'll bring the hands all the way out in front of us. And the knees stay right under the hips. And we'll drop the belly, lift the heart. Inhale and exhale. Send the center of the back high. Press into the hands and tops of the feet. Inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. Taking a moment to move with your own breath. Really getting into that upper spine and feeling the mobility of the lower spine. Lengthen your breath. Notice your focus, notice your thoughts. And notice that intention that you set for yourself. Just taking note of it as we breathe a little deeper. And when you're ready, exhale to downward facing dog. Really spread the fingers, spread the toes. Sink the shoulders down toward your toes. Pull the low ribs in, lengthen through the crown of the head. Sink the heels, open up through the backs of the legs. Activate your quadriceps. Press a little longer through the arms. Inhale up to the balls of the feet. And exhale, release the heels down. And then bring that right foot forward, place it down near the right hand. Place the back knee down, untuck the toes, bring your hands to your thigh, and a gentle pressing back. So starting to get into that feeling of that arch in the spine, but continuing to press down with the top of that foot. Feel the core engage, supporting that arch, and focusing again on that spot in between the heart and the throat. And see if you can find the energy, the pull, the arch happening in that thoracic spine. Deep breath. And releasing that side. And we'll tuck the back toes, send that right foot back to meet the left. Take an inhale in plank. Exhale down to chaturanga, just the elbows at 90 degrees. Inhale right back up to plank. And exhale, bring that left foot forward. Place the back knee down, untuck the toes. You can always fold to the side of your mat if you need a little more of a pillow for that right knee. And we'll start to bring the hands up and see if we can get them to our thigh. Use our hands on our thigh to press ourselves back, but engage the core. Pull that right hip forward, left hip back, long through the spine, long with the breath. Feel that energy pulling up. Deep breath. And releasing that side. Tuck the right toe, send the left foot back, take an inhale in. Exhale down, chaturanga. Inhale back up to plank. Exhale, bring that right foot forward. Place the back knee down, untuck the toes. Start to find our way up. We'll interlace the hands behind the back this time. And again, feeling that pull from that spot right between the heart and the throat, getting higher and higher as we open up and take a few deep breaths. And releasing that side. Tuck the left toe, send the right foot back to meet the left. Take an inhale in. Exhale down, chaturanga. Inhale up for plank. Exhale, bring that left foot forward. Place the right knee down. Untuck the toes. Interlace the hands behind the back. Opposite thumb on top. And open up, breathe. And releasing that side. Send that left foot back to meet the right. Take an inhale in. And we'll exhale all the way down to the earth. And then interlace the hands behind the back. And pulling back our shoulders, pressing through our hands, start to lift the chest. Breathe, press down with the tops of the feet. Still feeling that spot of energy between the heart and the throat, pulling forward as you take a few deep breaths. One more inhale in, get a little higher. And exhale, make a pillow with your hands and release down for a few breaths. And then find your way back up, interlace the hands behind your back, press down with the tops of the feet, lift the heart, and a few deep breaths. And releasing once again, turn the opposite cheek down. Feel the diaphragm pressing into the earth. And third time's the charm. Interlace the hands behind the back. Lift the heart. And breathe. And one more inhale. And as we exhale, we'll bring our hands back toward our floating ribs, the lower part of our ribs. Press down with the tops of the feet. And we'll inhale, use our hands to pull our heart forward. And then exhale, releasing, and then lift the hands and breathe for an inhale. And exhale, release the hands. Inhale, press, pull. Exhale, releasing down. Inhale, lift the hands. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, use the hands to pull forward and up. Exhale, release the heart. Inhale, lift the hands. Exhale, drop them down. Inhale, pull the heart forward and up. And exhale. Inhale, lift the hands. And exhale. Make a pillow with the hands. Release one cheek down. Begin to reach your hands straight out in front of you on the ground, and then using the strength of your back, lifting your arms, slowly bring the elbows back underneath the shoulders for Sphinx. So we will slowly move the hands back out, and then move the hands back in. Try and use the strength of the back to give yourself enough space to move the elbows. And deep breaths. And the next time you find yourself in Sphinx, hang out here for a little while. Be sure your elbows are right underneath your shoulders. The hands are spread wide, and that you have a nice firm foundation with those fingertips. Press down with the tops of the feet so that the hips stay in alignment. And you can press down with the legs, press down with the elbows, engage your core, lengthen through the crown of the head, and again feel that spot between the heart and throat, pulling forward using the focus of your breath and concentration. Now you can stay right here, or if there's a little more space, you can start to straighten your arms, really using this as an opportunity to open up through that thoracic spine. Press down with the tops of the feet, active legs, active core, deep breath, and maybe even press to the tops of those fingertips. And then we'll take a deep breath in. Open the mouth, the tongue, the eyes, everything for lion's breath out. Deep breath in. Lengthen and exhale, lion's breath. Deep breath. Exhale, lion. Place the elbows down. And then we'll drop the head and take a nice relaxed Sphinx pose. A few deep breaths. And begin to lift the head like the cobra coming out of its coil. If this feels just right. Hang out here for our lion's breath. Or if it feels like there's space in those shoulders and that upper back to flare out, press those arms straight, maybe to those fingertips. And inhale. Exhale, lion's breath. 2 more. Place the elbows down. Relax our sphinx. And one last time, pressing up. 3 lion's breaths at your own pace. And on this last one, we'll release down. Let's take the right arm out to the right side. Left hand under the left shoulder, bend the left knee, send that left heel up and over. Stretch out those shoulders. Press into that right hand. And coming back through center, let's send that left arm out to the left side, right hand under the right shoulder, bend the right knee, send that right heel up and over. Deep breaths. And coming back through center, let's roll onto our backs. Bring the heels in. And then we'll press the heels down, lift the hips up. You can interlace the hands if you'd like underneath, again, pulling the shoulders back and toward each other, pulling the hands away from each other. And then pull the heels in towards your glutes to activate through that whole back body. And breathe. And releasing the hands, roll down one vertebra at a time. And take the feet out, let them float, and bring us up for a little mini boat. And then we'll lower our upper body so that our shoulder blades are still floating, but we're trying to press our lumbar spine down. And we're going to inhale in for 4 quick sniffs and exhale out for 4 quick, with the hands pumping. It'll look like this. You can join when you're ready. If you need to bend the knees, deep inhale in, and exhale, and release. And again, place the heels down, lift the hips up. You can come up for another bridge, or if Urdhva Dhanurasana is in your practice, hands up toward your shoulders and press yourself up. Deep breaths, releasing the front of the body. And as you're ready, roll down one vertebra at a time. And we'll pull the knees into our chest. You can either go the insides of the knees or the outsides of the feet for a happy baby. Or if plow is in your practice, send your feet up and over. If you would like to invert, grab a shoulder stand. And as you feel ready, rolling down, spreading out, lengthening through the legs, the arms, the hands, the fingertips, relaxing down into our final Shavasana. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth if it's connected. Allow your jaw to relax, your eyes to relax. And just focus once again on the sensations of the breath moving in and out of the body. Notice the sounds that are close by, the sounds that are far away. And allow yourself this time of rest, of healing, of being. Gently bring your focus back to that spot in between the heart and the throat, and feel this next breath initiate from that spot of focus. And then listening to your body, you can decide if you would like to stay right here or slowly move your way back to that comfortable seated position in which we started our class together. Keeping the attention and the awareness and the cultivation in that spot between the heart and the throat. May we remember the strength in our ability to adapt. The tree that bends in the wind doesn't break.